Hi there, it's Carol here, and I'm back with another What I Eat in a Day video. This is where I show you how easy it is to eat a whole food plant-based diet, even on a busy schedule. I went to bed late, I was at a track meet, didn't get home until 9, ended up making dinner for the kids pretty late. They were hungry, and I didn't get to sleep until about 11:30, and then I was up at 4. I just couldn't sleep. I was really sad, missing my husband. If you've been following me, you know my husband passed away almost a year ago. It was last May. So I just woke up feeling really sad, and I haven't cried in a while, so I just let myself cry this morning. And that's not the greatest way to start the day, but you know, you got to feel your emotions, I'm finding. Which is funny because I have my last therapy appointment today in about 45 minutes. If you saw my video yesterday, you know that I was so busy all day long that I didn't really have time to eat or prep any food or eat the way I wanted to. I just felt like I didn't get enough protein because I did have a really hard workout that morning. So today I'm going to try to be on the ball a little bit and prep something. This is the easiest seitan recipe you'll ever see, and just kind of made it up. I've seen a lot of recipes that are pretty complicated, have a lot of ingredients in them. I buy this on Amazon. It's Anthony's Vital Wheat Gluten, and it is a 4-pound bag because I just can't find it in the stores here, and the health food store that has it in bulk, it's really expensive. So I'm gonna put a can of chickpeas, liquid and all, in my blender. I have a tablespoon of Better Than Bouillon. This is what's gonna give it that delicious umami flavor. Then I'm gonna put a teaspoon of garlic salt, put a tablespoon each of garlic powder and onion powder. You want, oh jeez. I don't know what my problem is today. Somebody took my sprinkle lid off. So a tablespoon of onion powder. You want this to be really flavorful because it's a lot of ingredients and you don't want it to be bland. I'm gonna put half a teaspoon of liquid smoke. I don't usually put this in, but I figured I'm gonna do it today. And a teaspoon of ground sage. Put it in here. A teaspoon of dried thyme and a teaspoon of smoked paprika. This is gonna make it nice and flavorful. I'm just gonna blend this up and we'll add it to the Vital Wheat Gluten. Okay, it's all blended up. We're just gonna add this to the Vital Wheat Gluten. And I put my pot of water to boil, finally. So you have to work kind of quickly because it makes a really stiff dough. Seitan is loaded with protein. It's basically the protein from wheat. It has almost no fat in it. Plus, I like adding a can of chickpeas because it adds the fiber and extra protein even. A 1/4 cup of Vital Wheat Gluten has only 110 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, and 23 grams of protein. Isn't that crazy? You can slice this thin and make it into sandwiches for your kids. You can chop it up and put it on a salad, which is what I usually do. I'm adding about a 1/4 cup of water to this also. Once it starts to stick together like this, you'll still have some dry spots, so you need to get in there and knead it for 5 minutes. And it gets harder and harder. Okay, that's done. It makes a very stiff dough, but if you press your finger into it, it bounces back. So I'm going to divide this in half and wrap it in parchment paper and pop it in the steamer here. So you want it in kind of a loaf shape, like a roast. This would be perfect if you're having people over for Easter or any holiday really. And you just wrap it loosely in the parchment like that. Just so that it's okay if it gets a little wet, but you want it mostly dry. Like that, and then I'm gonna pop them both in the steamer. Make sure the water doesn't boil all the way down and burn your pan. I've done that so many times. So after 40 minutes, flip them over, then go the last 20 on the bottom side. Okay, the seitan is cooking. I steamed another giant sweet potato this morning before CrossFit. I ate a bunch of peppers and tomatoes with some hummus just while I was preparing the seitan, because I didn't think I was hungry for lunch, but it's already 11:15. My appointment is in a few minutes, and I guess I am hungry. So I'm just gonna snack on this until my call. Definitely need to buy more sweet potatoes. These are the best. Okay guys, it is 7 p.m. and I've made a delicious salad for myself. It has half an avocado, some green olives, bread and butter pickles, cherry tomatoes, spring mix, a yellow pepper. I'm super excited to dig into this. Got some of my potato ranch as always. So my seitan is done. It's amazing, of course. I already ate half of this roast, but you can see how it just pulls apart. It's very meaty and has like a grain like meat. It's really funny. It's delicious. It has like a chewy texture like meat. So good. Yum. It's been 30 years since I've had meat, so I'm not really an authority. With the liquid smoke, it's got a little bit of a bacony flavor, and it's good. I'm gonna put some of this on my salad, and I'll save the rest for tomorrow. And this is gonna be delicious. I also have some beets. I'm steaming this huge pot of beets. They are not done, so I'm gonna wait for them. I got 4 large beets in my CSA box, and I cut them all up and put them in this pot, and I'm just gonna steam them all tonight. So I'm gonna wait until the beets are done to eat this. Oh, and I put a big green onion on there. I bought a bunch of green onions, so I'm super excited to have that. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.